Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Crystal. She made her first appearance in Fantastic Four, issue number 45, that was released in December of 1965. Her real name is Crystalia Amaquelin, and she also goes by the alias Elemental. Being a part of the Inhuman Royal Family that stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighs 110 pounds, having green eyes, and typically being shown with strawberry blonde hair or just straight up red hair. Now, as I stated, she's part of the Inhuman people that was empowered by Terrigenesis when she was just a baby, and the Terrigen Mists gave her very impressive abilities. Being an Inhuman, she already naturally has slightly increased strength, speed, reflexes, durability, and endurance. But her main power is her complete domination of anything elemental. And in my opinion, she may have the most advanced elemental powers of anyone in the Marvel Universe. Crystal has near complete psionic control over fire, air, earth, water, and electricity. And since this is down to the molecular level, she can actually use atoms around her to generate her own water, fire, and electricity, and not just exhibit psionic control over existing ones. And these abilities actually give her secondary powers. She's shown to be able to fly, generate force fields, exhibit Pyrokinesis, which is basically control over magnetism, and exhibit thermokinesis, being able to heat things to ignition or cool things down to freezing. And due to her psionic connection to all the elements around her, she naturally has elemental awareness, being able to sense very specific details about her surroundings. And that's not to mention that she's completely immune to any type of element that she can control, meaning that any level of heat, cold, electricity, wind, or earth have no effect on her. Matter of fact, some of her powers have been known to have extremely high limits, if any at all. For example, she's been shown to manipulate things in her environment up to 30 miles away. And to also put things in perspective, she once lifted the entire city of Attilan for an extended period of time. Her only true limitation though is that when she's actively using her powers, she can only pull it off for maybe 45 minutes to 1 hour. She then begins to have mental fatigue. Now, Crystal is actually the younger sister of the Inhuman queen Medusa, making her a part of the royal family of this genetically advanced offshoot of humanity. When Crystal was young, a war in Attilan caused her and some others to have to flee, staying in exile for years. And when Crystal ultimately found her way to New York City, she met and fell in love with the Human Torch of the Fantastic Four, actually becoming a substitute member of the superhero team, while Invisible Girl was dealing with her first pregnancy. She did well while with them, honing her formidable powers. From here, she would actually move on and have several different relationships with other prominent figures in the Marvel Universe, eventually getting married to Quicksilver and having a daughter named Luna, although this relationship would be a little bit rocky and later be annulled due to bad attitudes and infidelity on both sides, and Quicksilver later illegally exposing himself and their daughter to the mutagenic Terrigen Mists. But in Quicksilver's favor, at least he did it after the M-Day event, trying to restore depowered mutants. But at any rate, Crystal would go on being loyal to the Inhumans and the royal family. And after the events of Secret Invasion, she left the Earth with the rest of the Inhumans and fell in love with and marrying Ronan the Accuser, which in itself also had the effect of solidifying an alliance with the Kree. However, they would reluctantly separate by the orders of the Inhuman King, Black Bolt, and she'd then be appointed as an ambassador by her sister Queen Medusa, ultimately working with the UN to help victims of the worldwide Terrigen Cloud. This made Crystal vital to organizing and inspiring these new humans. Now, due to her powers and abilities and her influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Crystal a rating of 8, which is an unforgettable rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.